Myth number one, God is anti-sex. Some people in the world, that would be their view. They would look at God, they would look at His Word, and they would say it's all about a cosmic killjoy God, right? He's just trying to rain our parade. It's all about don't, can't, stop, thou shalt not. Let me give you a little history lesson. Let's go back to Genesis, chapter 1. In this passage, Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28, this is God speaking about the creation of man and women, humankind. And then we're going to get the very first command that God gives the man and the woman. Okay? So here's what it says in Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 28. And then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish of the sea and the birds in the sky, and over the livestock and all of the wild animals, and over all of the creatures that move along the ground." And so God created mankind in His own image, and in the image of God He created them, male and female. He created them. Pause just a second. Two genders, male and female, masculine and feminine, man and woman. Two complementary representatives, both made in the image of God, that complete one another, that help one another, that are better together than apart. As my wife has reminded me a million times, Brad, you just wouldn't make it through a day without me. And she's right. I get it. Right? But if you go to Genesis 2, I'm not going to read it, but if you go to Genesis 2:18, that's where God actually sees that man is alone and says, oh, that's not good. He needs some help. Right? And so He creates Eve to be a completer, a helper, someone to be a partner with Him through life. And then picking up, it says, in the image of God, He created them. And God blessed them. And He said to them, here's the first command God ever gave to people: be fruitful and increase in number. Translation: make babies, make love, have sex. And I kind of feel weird saying that in church. But I shouldn't. Because it's not a dirty thing. It's something that the world has hijacked and perverted into something. But as God created it to be something beautiful between a husband and a wife in the context of this beautiful thing called covenant marriage.